up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 4th down. They are going for it. Here's Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Faking the give. Now Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the 1st half here, a long way to go. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 3rd down, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action now. Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. Then he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here, because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage, for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And Chubb will try the middle here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going. And really, the offensive line not helping him much. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They're going for it. It's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Watson on 1st down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll run with Dobbins. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it 21-8.
Justin Tucker in the kickoff.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The final shot before the break. Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw is Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Watson. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On fourth down, Watson. And it's in.
Man, what is you doing, bro? You talking all that shit. What is you doing, bro?
Real head scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Why you so quiet now? Why the score ain't the same, bro? I was just trying to tell your ass that shit a while ago, and I'm gonna post this shit on YouTube too.
You know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call, but how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete as Devin Duvernay. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And some space here.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 40.
Hey, where all that bullshit ass energy you had in the first game, bro? Look at the score, bro. I told you was sorry.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Ravens going to use the second.
Boy, you sorry as fuck, boy.
This fourth quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, smash Broncos!
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt.
And now you quiet as hell now. Boy, you sorry as fuck, dog. You did all that shit talking just for this right here. And all thing I was trying to tell you was the server was glitching. And you didn't want to hear that shit with your trash ass record. Now look at the game now. You a loser. Now you quiet. You a pussy. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Don't try to throw shit on my field, nigga.
Very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way now. It's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of it.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Browns are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Watson.
The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, 31!
Now Watson.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
To throw, Watson.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is...
Bro, you kicking fucking field goals, bro?
It's a 35-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed.
You kicking field goals now, dog?
10-point lead.
Well, I thought you were good, bro. I told you were fucking trash, and you want to get mad, start talking shit just because you was up. Now look at you now. Now look at you now.
But all hope's not lost just yet. But boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
And he's out of bounds.
Just look at you now. Just look at your ass now.
They're all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Trying to tell your ass, you don't listen, do you? Now you about to be all over YouTube.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
Shit, let's go. You think that shit working?
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sione Takitaki in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now Jackson. And he's
Boy, get the fuck off my field, dog. Fuck out my field, dog.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 67 yards.
And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start